An overhead look at downtown Philadelphia. And before
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Now here is Holiday. Rejected by Harris.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Curry. Shoots over DiVincenzo. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Outside Holiday. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Back to Giannis. And stolen by Simmons. Curry passes to Embiid. A shake. Nice move. Curry can't get it to go. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Holiday with the ball. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Simmons on the wing. Over Holiday. No good from Simmons.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Back to Holiday. The Bucks working the ball around. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Lopez. And the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Giannis after Ben Simmons' bucket. Simmons against Giannis. Here's Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good D by Embiid.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here is Harris. To the paint. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And Forbes kicks to Portis. Back to Forbes. Launches a 3. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The 76ers trail by 3. Bible on the wing. To the left wing. Back to Milton. Pass to Hill. The shot, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Scotty's checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for George Hill. Here's Nwora. Lets it go from deep. Milton grabs the board. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Maxey. Nwora grabs the board. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Teague. And he comes up with the deuce.
Just a stellar job from Jeff Teague to get hit and still possess the wherewithal to finish off the play.
Maxey passes to Scott. Now here's Maxey. Teague covering and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Teague with the ball, and it's Howard picking him up, and Portis throws it down.
That's the kind of work you want your point guard to do. Sensational ball movement by Jeff Teague there to set up his man.
23 seconds left in the first quarter. Maxey passes to Howard. The shot misses. Great D that time from Portis. And that one's good. Maxey.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside Teague. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Milwaukee on top, leading by 5. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed this.
For me, it comes with.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Shake Milton. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Howard. Then there's Maxey. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3, the small forward. Portis. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Milwaukee also making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. And here they go. And the dunk by Lopez.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
And here's Embiid. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better. Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Curry outside. The 76ers with another miss. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation. Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Holiday. Great D that time from Green.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Bucks leading by 7. The pass to Holiday. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. The Bucks working the ball around. And stolen by Scott. Embiid finds Simmons. And Embiid throws it down.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
There's 1:40 left here in the second. Here's Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Lopez has got 4 points this quarter. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. With the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Passes it to Scott. And here's Embiid. Back to Curry. Lopez with the steal. Here's Giannis. Pass to Connaughton. Here's DiVincenzo. Inside, Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
And this is the variety of ways Lopez can hurt you. He can be in the pick and pop. He could be in the roll. A lot of options from the big man.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. And so it's Milwaukee.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. And
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And Simmons slams it in.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
Giannis outside. Rejected by Harris. Right side Simmons. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Bucks leading by 9. And Holiday kicks to Lopez. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to DiVincenzo. Trying to get open is Lopez. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 6.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
It's Curry outside, and the three ball is good. He's got 5.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Outside Holiday. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 10.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. No good from Simmons. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game, and the shot is good.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Here's Simmons. And he banks in the layup. Simmons got 6 here in this quarter.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Embiid.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line. And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Maxey passes to Hill. Here's the lob to the hoop. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
Bucks leading by 12. 1:46 left in the third quarter. And stolen by Harris. Howard with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
And a wide open look for Portis. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Korkmaz, no good. Milwaukee leading by 9.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Now here's Teague. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Portis can't get it to go. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Here's Scott. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. A shot by Milton, no good. Bucks have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. There's the pass to Portis. They can't stop the run with that one. Here's Korkmaz. Off target with that shot.
Outstanding defense for Teague to prevent that shot from going down.
The third quarter comes. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Hill is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Howard. And it's Harris in at the power forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Holiday against Harris. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
And he sinks the second.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Middleton with it. Pulls it from the elbow. Off the left rim and out. The 76ers trail by 4. Moving it up. No good from Simmons. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. He's led by as many as 14 points. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lopez right side. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Embiid. Knocks it loose. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
How about Lopez inside, showing some smooth, fluid moves?
And both free throws good for Lopez.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Here's Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Here's Giannis. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
Down low, Lopez with the steal. And now the fast break, Middleton with the ball. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
A defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
Count the basket.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Lopez finds DiVincenzo. Back to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Passes it to Curry. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Misses the wing J. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Gets a very good look and converts. And the Bucks lead by 11.
That's confident shooting there from Jrue Holiday. He's got his coaches and teammates saying, yes, take that one.
It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And Embiid is right there.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Trying to get open is Lopez. The 76ers trail by 11. Here's Simmons. Over Giannis. Curry. Rebound, Milwaukee. To the inside. Here's Giannis. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Giannis has got 10 points in just the second half. 1:14 left in the game. It's Curry outside. Curry with another miss.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Milwaukee.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Embiid wide open. The 76ers again can't hit it. On offense here, the Bucks. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. For 3, Middleton. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. From past the arc. The shot off that time. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the... David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. And David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. We have all heard the rumors.
All right, David, thank you. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Now here's Durant. Shoots from 14. It's stolen by Green.
And really, that's why you don't want to go up into the air with...
Did
you see that?
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
On the wing, Harden, guarded by Harris. Fires from the wing. Rebound by the 76ers.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
A nice shot by Embiid.
Oh, it's hard to compete with a 7-footer rolling inside. Embiid is intimidating on the drive.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fade. Executing the plan here early. Still haven't missed a shot.
Irving looking over the floor. Pass to Harden. Now the feed to Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
He's the ultimate difference maker. Durant, he's so dangerous in pick and roll situations. Heck, he's dangerous in every situation.
Now here's Curry. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Knocked away. And Philadelphia with another turnover here. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Harden. And no good. And Philadelphia the other way now. 76ers another fast break opportunity here. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 6 points.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Harden the pass to Irving. And the rejection by Embiid.
Awesome timing on the rejection. Embiid, the big fella. You don't want to bring it in around this guy.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Such a smooth operator. I mean, Irving knows he has the green light to let it fly from deep.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And then for Brooklyn, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Harris. And it's Brown in for James Harden. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 3. scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. 76ers have gotten 6 of 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Now, here's Maxey. Covered by Irving. Maxey, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Brown finds Irving. And the foul on Mike Scott. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Irving. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
Now, here's Maxey. Not a lot of room. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Irving. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 13 points for Kyrie Irving.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Here's Maxey. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Irving passes to Griffin. A steal. Got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA season.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Nets. Kyrie Irving is out there with Brown. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Green. And it's Claxton in at the power forward position. Here's Irving. The 76ers getting the bucket. Over in the corner, Green. Here's Brown. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The 76ers leading by 3. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report.
But just a terrific athlete, George Hill, showing the body control there to go chest to chest to finish.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. But he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
And now Philadelphia on the break. And that one's good. Thibault. Now it's a 7-point 76ers lead.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
And there's a foul. It'll go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul. And Brooklyn making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Outside for Griffin. They double-team Griffin. The layup missed. The 76ers leading by 7. That's good from Harris on the assist by Curry. Harris has got his first basket.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Here's Brown. And foul on the shot he'll shoot. And here we go. So coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. On the wing, Green. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Back to Simmons. And he uses the glass on the layup. Simmons got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Brown finds Johnson. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, such a smart defensive player. He knows how to use his reach to alter shots.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Brown dishes to Griffin. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Simmons. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, he's a real menace underneath. Once Simmons gets established position, you basically have to whack him. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Johnson kicks to Griffin. Brown the pass to Johnson. Rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with the high motor, and he likes to make plays.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. First free throw is good.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Axie's checked in for the 76ers. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Durant comes in for Green. Harris is checked in for Brown. And it's James Harden in for Johnson. Here's Harris after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Here's Harden. And the layup is good.
Oh, the bearded one cannot be intimidated. No matter how much contact Harden takes, he'll still find a way to finish.
Simmons looking around. Inside, here's Embiid. Good. Embiid's got 10 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Harden. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Embiid. Here's Maxey. It's tipped. They get it back. In transition, here come the Nets. Harden's got the ball, and the shot goes down. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Harden is the last guy the D wants to see get loose on the break. I mean, so talented at finishing off of these opportunities.
And so it's Philadelphia. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting up. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Beth. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 12 points, 2 assists. Thanks for joining us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Embiid, the putback. It's good on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 15.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Irving. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
The tenacity Irving plays with is infectious. I mean, staying in attack mode, scoring in a variety of ways.
Curry kicks to Simmons. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. You gotta love it.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
The pass to Harris. Simmons on the wing. Stolen by Durant. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Finished off the break. And that's now 17 points for Kyrie Irving.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And it's sent back by KD. Harris, right side. Feeds it to Jordan. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Jordan's got it back down to single digits for the Nets.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes.
On the wing, Green. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Harden against Simmons. And the layup's good off the glass. Simmons got 14 points.
Embracing the physicality of the game. Simmons, he's used to getting knocked around a bit on the way up, but he's okay.
Irving against Curry. And Embiid with the block. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Jeff Green is checked in for Kevin Durant. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
No good from Jordan.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Never easy trying to mark Howard. I mean, he's terrific at forcing the issue and getting the foul call.
It's his first trip to the line. And he can't get the first one. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Bruce Brown comes in for Kyrie Irving. Nets trail by 12. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Mike Scott's checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Hill. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, and when Harden is going strong to the rim, he's looking for the throwdown, ripping the rim down hard on that one.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Brown dishes to Griffin. Drops in the layup for 2.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted 3-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their 3-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
They get it back. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Passes to Brown. Back to Harden. Griffin trying to get open. Harden, no good. The 76ers leading by 10. Takes it from 10. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on James Harden. The 76ers have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets, and he makes both free throws. And it's Harris with the ball for Brooklyn. Here is Harden. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
The Nets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Free throw good from Harden.
Well, look, I love how Harden does a little bit of everything. Aggressive scorer, solid rebounder, superb passer, and he's also improving on the defensive end.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Blake Griffin.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Mike Scott, and it's Hill in for Korkmaz. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The 76ers have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
Well, I like the fit of George Hill on this team. He can play either guard spot. Great versatility.
Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Nets trail by 11. Harden outside. Floats one up. He takes it up and lays it in. Harden's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Now, here's Maxey. He's covered by Irving. And that one's good, Maxey. Maxey's got 6 in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Philadelphia ahead, up 11. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Nets getting the 4th quarter going. We've got Irving. Green is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shot clock at 6. And Curry, here we go. And it's sent back by KD. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. And that one falls for Irving.
Now, the learning curve for point guards in the NBA can be pretty steep, but Irving was a quick study. It didn't take him long to become an elite player.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Here's Harden. Green with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 9. Here's Harris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist in this one.
And you can try to rough Harris up all you want, but he'll still find a way to hit shots on the drive. Just to master at reading shot angles and getting the attempts over defenders.
It's stolen by Green. And Embiid with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Embiid.
The defenders have to be aware of Green's active hands. He seems to time his steals perfectly.
Durant deciding where to go with it. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Embiid. Free throw drops for KD.
I mean, look, Durant's an incredible player. I don't know how much better you can get. We've had a front row seat for quite a while watching his game this season.
Harris is checked in for the Nets.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him. Durant against Simmons.
Gotta admire the speed of Harden. I mean, he looks locked in on defense, especially with how he contests these shots.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Now Curry. Outside, Simmons. Nice D from Durant.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Irving can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 11. At the elbow, Green. Curry trying to break free. And Green with the basket on the assist by Curry.
Oh, an underrated athlete, if you ask me. Green has the leaping ability to do damage inside.
Durant finds Harris. And it's blocked by Simmons. And they get it back. The 76ers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Harden with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Durant for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside, Green. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. Lets it go with a 3. The shot missing. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way.
It's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feeds.
Curry looking around. Fires for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Kept alive.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the 76ers.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Joel Embiid.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Harris outside. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Harris.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And a deep 3 from Irving. But they'll get another chance. Jordan finds Irving. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
I like how Irving fills the defense out. He's sensing he has room to shoot and fire once he gets the rock.
Outside, Simmons fires the 3. Over KD. And the miss. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage. And they're all right, David. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, welcome everyone to the NBA on DA.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. John Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Here's Young, and Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
And he gets it to go. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Capella, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And it's Simmons penetrating.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And here's Young. That one wide left. The 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Simmons' shot is good.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And Embiid with the block.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
Green kicks to Curry. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Outside Collins. Pass to Capella. Collins trying to break free. And it's Capella missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And the 76ers with some changes. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Green. And George Hills subbed in for Ben Simmons. Now here's Curry. Harris outside. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Hunter. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Maxey. And he makes good on the layup.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Here's Williams. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Because of his size, everyone tries to get physical with Lou, but he pays it no mind.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Howard, and Howard with the second chance points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Hawks trail by 10. Outside Williams. To the paint. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Hawks making a change here. Dunn's checked in. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Now, here's Maxey. Dunn covering. And that one's good. Maxey. Maxey's got his second bucket. Here's Dunn. And it's sent back by Howard.
And love seeing Howard rise up and reject shooters. Just a juggernaut on defense.
And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Not the easiest guy to stick. Chris Dunn's quickness puts defenders in difficult spots.
The 76ers making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Both good from the line that time. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. And slam dunk by Harris.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
On the court for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Clint Capella, and it's done in at the point. And the pass to Korkmaz. To the middle. Here's Howard. No good that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Hunter. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Hunter's got his first bucket in this one.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Yeah, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Mike Scott's checked in for Harris. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for Hunter. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Young is subbed in for Chris Dunn. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Harris comes in for Scott. Danny Green, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And Curry subbed in for Shake Milton. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Curry, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Young looking around. And the rejection by Embiid. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
What breathtaking quickness by Simmons. So good at blowing by whoever is brave enough to try to take him on.
Now, here is Young. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Here's Simmons. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach, Capella there with the intimidation.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Curry. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And Young, here we go. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Philadelphia. Hill comes in for Ben Simmons. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella. Lou Williams is subbed in for Tony Snell. Now here is Hill. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. One-on-one here. Here's Collins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Howard comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey subbed in for Hill. Now, here's Maxey. He has 6. Passes it to Curry. Six on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Here's Maxey. Following the basket by Trae Young. Pass to Maxey. Inside, Embiid. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Embiid's got his second basket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Young drives in. Okongwu with it. Embiid's there. Shots good from Young.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
The 76ers leading by 18. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. Shot from 16, taken away by Williams. Fast break, the Hawks. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Howard drives in. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 20.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Young passes to Williams. A floater. That one falls.
I like this choice by Lou. Could try to take it to the rack, but sees he has the easy floater over the top.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 16 points. And that'll about do it as we get ready.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Pass to Green. Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
A hard worker who really ferociously strives to improve. Simmons tonight has been unstoppable at the offensive end.
Williams gets the bucket. Brady, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. And George Hill's subbed in for Curry. And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul. Howard's checked in for the 76ers. Collins kicks to Snell. Young drives in. Embiid against Capella. 2 points. That one goes.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside. And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate...
Oh, the power on that throwdown!
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Collins against Howard. Young outside from deep. They get the...
Wow! I can't believe that one.
That was incredible. Now here's Simmons. 20 points for him. And there's the pass to Thybulle. Back to Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. And Simmons slams it in.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
Young passes to Capella. The Hawks have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
All free throws good from Capella.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Howard, good.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Down low and stolen by Simmons. Thybulle, the pass to Howard. Young with the steal. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And the shot goes in.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Collins against Simmons. Passes it to Thybulle. Now Howard. Simmons looking it over. The offensive rebound. Here's Embiid. And another shot. Howard dishes to Embiid. And it's good. 2 points. Embiid's got 6 points.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Shake Milton, he's checked in for George Hill. And Maxi's subbed in for Simmons. Pass to Maxey. On the wing, Milton goes back up. No good from Howard.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Basket counts.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Scott finds Howard. Misses from short range. The Hawks trail by 16. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I love how hard DeAndre plays, showing some heart on the offensive glass.
There's the pass to Maxey. Howard with it. Off on that one. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with Gallinari, and it's done in at the 1 spot.
The future of DeAndre Hunter is bright. A versatile player who wants to be great, in my opinion.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Passes it to Green. To the inside. And Embiid throws it down.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Now, here's Dunn. He's covered closely. Gallinari passes to Capella. Good on the bucket. 8 points for Clint Capella.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Curry against Dunn. Now Embiid. Here's Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Gallinari.
With a nice combination of strength and elusiveness, Harris makes things difficult for the defenders inside.
The 76ers making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for Hunter. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. And Trae Young subbed in for Dunn. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Harris. Snell dishes to Capella. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Capella's got 4 this quarter.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Curry kicks to Green. Howard in the post. Young's there. And it's Dwight Howard with the finish.
And these dunk attempts are just too easy for Howard. All he has to do is rise up, and he's golden.
Young outside. And it goes down 2 points. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Outside Curry. He dishes it to Simmons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Atlanta.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Curry finds Embiid. And it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Capella inside, guarded by Embiid. Pass to Snell. 6 to shoot. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Simmons. Rebound by the Hawks. fast break here. Here come the Hawks. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like this.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the 76ers.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ben Simmons.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
There's 31 seconds left in the 4th. Young outside, dishes it to Collins. Over Howard. Young passes to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Outside, Simmons. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team. And just about to get underway as the starting fives. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Now here is Holiday, pass to DiVincenzo. Now Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot, and the dunk by Giannis.
And Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, showing again how committed he is when he takes that ball inside off the drive. You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Now here's Middleton. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. To the paint. Here's Lopez. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. On the wing, DiVincenzo. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Curry. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Curry with it. Pass to Simmons. On the wing, Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Back to Curry. Pass to Harris. Shot clock at 5. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. It doesn't go for him. And Milwaukee will come the other way. DiVincenzo against Curry. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Curry. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Simmons. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
You know, Simmons is working diligently at adding different wrinkles to his game, guys. He wants to evolve his catch-and-shoot game more.
Now here's Middleton. Outside Holiday. The pass to DiVincenzo. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And Simmons kicks to Embiid. To the middle. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Middleton.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
On the wing, Harris. He feeds it to Embiid. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks leading by 4. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
The feed to Lopez. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. Kicks it down to Middleton. It's another look, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And Embiid is right there. Embiid's got 6.
Boy, that long reach of Embiid's paying dividends there, guys. An absolute machine on the offensive glass.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game. "11 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Forbes. And again, the Bucks miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Bucks on top. They lead by 4. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
The 76ers making a switch here. Scott's checked in. It's stolen by Milton. Howard, the pass to Milton. Here's Korkmaz. Out to the wing. Here's Maxey. Count that one. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Here's Teague following the basket by Dwight Howard. Now Tucker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 6 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, and it appeared to me as though Teague saw that he could work his way to the line and did just that.
The Bucks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. He hits both from the stripe.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Maxey passes to Scott. Over to the left wing. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Howard. He gets it in there.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pass to Forbes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Dwight Howard.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Jeff Teague. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Philadelphia. Hill comes in for Shake Milton. Passes to Hill. Thybulle on the wing. Pass to Korkmaz. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Howard. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the Bucks with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Then for the 76ers, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Howard. Harris comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. The pass to Tucker. Giannis high post. And Tucker kicks to Middleton. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Outside, Simmons feeds to Embiid. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Simmons. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Joel Embiid.
Well, you got to respect not only the strength and size and agility of Embiid, but how about his balance, too? Able to finish through contact. That's impressive.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. The dish to Tucker. Back to Giannis. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And with each season, Antetokounmpo continues to polish up his post game. He's got such a nice high release on his shot, and at his size, virtually impossible to block it.
Thibault finds Embiid. Ball's knocked loose. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Thibault. He's guarded close. The putback. That shot off the mark. The Bucks go the other way with it.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Now here's Simmons. Hill kicks to Thibault. And a wide open look for Simmons. Takes the 3. No good on that one.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Connaughton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Sinks that one from the post. And it's an 8-point Bucks lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so it's Milwaukee with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6. And that'll do it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the 76ers. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at small forward. 5 on the clock. Middleton can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 6. Harris inside the line. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
And Philadelphia has possession after the basket by Milwaukee. And Simmons slams it in.
When Simmons is driving inside, I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush. Getting to the bucket in no time.
Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Back to Giannis. And stolen by Simmons. Embiid drives in. Count it, good. 14 points for Joel Embiid.
You know, when he's driving, Joel Embiid is really focused on scoring through contact, and he's got the strength to be able to do it.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Middleton, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Middleton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the quickness of Middleton on the drive is really remarkable. I mean, he gets to the bucket so fast.
Here's Embiid, and it's sent back by Lopez. Fast break, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo running. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And Seth Curry is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. And the Bucks with some changes. Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And then for Philadelphia, Howard's checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for Simmons. Korkmaz no good. Bucks leading by 4. Here's Forbes, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Nice to see him playing at a high rate of speed there, getting up and down the floor quickly. Early offense for Forbes.
Here's Milton. The 76ers again can't hit it. Bucks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Lets it go. The shot's good from Forbes. And it's an 8-point Bucks lead.
And as a spot-up shooter, guys, Forbes is right there amongst the best in the league, and his movement is what separates him from many. And he gets those chances, he'll convert.
Curry can't get it to go. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Fires from 14, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Forbes has got the lead up to 10 now for Milwaukee. Now, here's Milton, guarded by Holiday. A shot by Milton, no good. On offense here, the Bucks. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. The drive by Lopez. Portis, and again, it's Milwaukee converted.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Milton after the made shot from Bobby Portis. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Holiday, the pass to Portis. The Bucks working the ball around. This one for 3. Lopez inside. He's guarded by Howard. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The 76ers trail by 12. To the left side wing. Korkmaz kicks to Hill. And it's Thibault in the corner. To the inside. Here's Howard. Great D that time from Portis. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Milwaukee on top. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. P.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Forbes in at the point. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now here's Middleton. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
And here's Harris from the arc. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And here's Giannis. Lopez outside. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Lopez passes to Giannis. Trying to get open is Lopez. And Giannis with the basket on the assist from Lopez.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Curry down low. They get a hand on it. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. The 76ers trail by 15. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Sweet move. And Simmons with the lay-in.
You know, one thing you got to love about Embiid is how unselfish he is. I mean, he's pretty good at spotting open teammates.
Lopez against Embiid. Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. Shoots the three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Curry fires from way outside. Off target with his 3.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And stolen by Simmons. And now Philadelphia on the break. The high post shot. They get it again. And Embiid is right there.
Really like the attitude from Embiid. I mean, he's sending a message that you better put a body on him. When you don't, he does this.
Now here's Giannis. At the top of the key, Lopez. Back to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Simmons passes to Curry. Green kicks to Curry. On the wing, Harris. Back to Simmons. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Philadelphia with a new shot clock. Philadelphia moving the ball around. From deep three-point range, another miss by Philadelphia.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Outside, Green. From deep. And the 76ers get it back. Simmons on the wing. Over Holiday. Tries yet again. Here's Embiid. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And the defense can't match up with Embiid's size. I mean, he's just too powerful down there.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range, Antetokounmpo, no good. 3 on 3. The three from Simmons. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for Brooklyn, Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. Then it's Jordan, and it's Harden in at the 1. Now here's Jordan. Harden the pass to Jordan. Harris looking it over. Harden dishes to KD. 4 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And that one drops. Indoors tonight, 2 experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan discipline. These guys know how to play the game, so let's see how this plays out.
Such a wide open look.
It feels as though when Seth Curry steps across half court, he's in range. That is beautiful.
Harden kicks to Irving. Back to Harden. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Harris. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Harris against Harden. Now the dish to Harris. Now here is Harden, and he banks in the layup.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Now here's Curry. Green passes to Curry. They double team Curry. Harris with it. Now Green defending. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Durant, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Pass to Simmons. Pulls up, high post. Jordan with the rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Nets, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. Nobody near Irving. That three off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Scott, and it's Scott with the jam.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now, here's Brown. Irving looking for an opening. Good on the triple.
You guys know it's pick your poison when you are trying to cover Kyrie out of the pick and roll.
Now, here's Maxey. He's covered by Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Here's Korkmaz. Now the pass to Scott. Here's Korkmaz. On the wing, Milton. Scott, good. Scott's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Irving. Inside, and stolen by Scott. Milton the pass to Maxey. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Irving. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 now.
An effective guard in the NBA has got to have the floater at his disposal. Go to work, Kyrie Irving. We see you, sir.
Maxey passes to Howard. Wide open look. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Irving finds Harris. Back to Irving. Lets it go from 14. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And the strength from the big man. Griffin just refusing to quit and muscling it in. Wow.
The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Then for the 76ers, Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Scott. And George Hill's subbed in for Maxey. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Hill for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Now Irving. He has 5. From deep. It's good from long range. 8 points for him.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so it's Brooklyn going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So and recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to.
I think you get a lot of teams' best shot.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Harden. He's out there with Brown. Durant is out there with Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the power forward position. A shot by Harden, wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, we've seen this over the course of George Hill's career. So savvy, finding the open man.
Nets leading by 3. Harden outside. He kicks it to Durant. Passes it to Griffin. Back to Durant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Dwight Howard. Down the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well,
wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Harden, no good. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by Claxton. For Brooklyn, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Jordan finds Harden. Pass to Brown. 6 to shoot.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Back to Curry. 76ers moving the ball around. And here's Harris from the arc. And the 76ers get it back. Second shot opportunity. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Embiid.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Harden kicks to Jordan. Back to Harden. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Harden's got 8.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
It's Jordan on the wing. Outside Durant, back to Jordan. Pass to Harden. Fires from deep. Harden missing again.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Here's Simmons. James Harden with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 5. It's stolen by Curry. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. Here's Embiid. And that one is off. The Nets go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10. KD on the wing. And he's good on the 3-ball. He has 7.
Boy, do not fall asleep on Kevin Durant. Catch and shoot, forget about it.
It's Curry outside. They get it back. Another shot. Embiid, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Harden against Curry. Harden dishes to Jordan. Back to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Over Curry. And stolen by Simmons. Fires, high post. Brooklyn with the rebound. Harden outside. It's Durant on the wing. Misses the chippy right there.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Brooklyn came out looking very confident. They put together some nice offensive stretches. And that's...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Trailing here by 8. Heading underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. Harden against Harris. Harden can't hit.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot.
Oh my goodness! Wow. What a play!
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like there.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Harden finds Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Here's Harris, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Harden kicks to KD. Harden scanning the floor. Left side, Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. Just 4 to shoot. Jordan trying to free himself up. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. On its way from Curry for 2. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Well, this is an experienced shooter in these situations. Even when Seth Curry is under pressure, he's able to keep his calm and cool.
Curry with the steal. Simmons left side. And Simmons slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Irving passes to Durant. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Embiid and stolen by Simmons. Fast break, Philadelphia. Curry's got the ball. And the dunk by Embiid.
Hard to imagine a much better target on the alley-oop than Embiid. Get the lob anywhere in his vicinity, and you might wind up on a highlight reel. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. To the left wing. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Brown. And there's the feed to Griffin. Tries again. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Johnson outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. They shoot again, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Johnson, and they pick up 2. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. And obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to, when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. And that one's good. Maxey.
Well, obviously, the defense has not been great this half, and you've got to be able to address this quickly.
Johnson outside to the paint. Green up on top, defended by Scott. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low.
It's stolen by Johnson. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Brown. For the tie, and it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the third. And the basket by Harden.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And here's Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Maxey's got his second basket. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Green is out there with Harris. Then it's Harden. Then there's Irving. And it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And there's a foul. It'll go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul. Outside Irving. The shot's good. Irving's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Brooklyn.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Curry dishes to Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
The Nets making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Irving against Curry. Puts it up from 15. No good from Irving. The 76ers lead. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
When you think of Steph Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Harden the pass to Irving. And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's Simmons. He goes up again, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
What mastery from Simmons, fooling the entire defense in the paint there.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Jeff Green. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Howard's checked in. Nets trail by 5. Irving dishes to Jordan. Here's Harden out to Harris. Outside Irving. Curry trying to break free. Irving can't hit. Philadelphia shooting straight 49% from the field. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. The Nets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Harden the pass to Jordan. And so they foul intentionally. And the 76ers making a change here. Thibault's checked in. Now here's Irving. Defense right on him. Durant, and he lays it straight in.
Well, Durant embracing the contact, plays with so much confidence.
Outside, Simmons. Howard trying to free himself up, but they get it there. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it for pass break chance. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. And the first one drops.
Well, we continue to be, to me, in the golden age of point guards in the NBA. And Kyrie Irving is right there with the best of them in that discussion.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Outside for Jordan. Back to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid with the steal. Howard, the pass to Simmons. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Thibault kicks to Simmons. And it's sent back by KD. Here's Irving, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot, and when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
Here's Embiid looking to end the run, and he lays it up and in. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Harris looking it over. Over Harris to the inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Back to Harden. Outside Irving. And stolen by Thibault. Embiid with it. Picked up by Harris. The drive by Simmons. But they recover it. Embiid dishes to Simmons. Can't get it to fall.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Green comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Seth Curry in for Matisse Thybulle. Irving passes to Jordan. Good D by Embiid.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Good. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Irving against Curry. Irving dishes to Jordan. Now here's Irving. G right on him. It's good!
Absolutely fearless. DJ, go to work.
Durant against Simmons.
Simmons, just such a gifted player, someone who is mentally strong in these situations.
Timeout called, the Nets. They trail by 1. 5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And this is it, guys. Down 1, they've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
Well, we've seen that a time or two from Mr. DeAndre Jordan. Nice, easy finish with that dunk.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 1. Just 2 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. What a show they put on. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight. What a gorgeous nighttime view from high above the city of Atlanta. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with... They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks, John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Young, and it's Snell in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Simmons. Bucket is good. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here. Greg, great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. Young with the steal. Down low. Here's Capella. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Curry kicks to Simmons. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Collins. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
76ers moving the ball around. Then Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 6.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Back to Young. And the shot goes in.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
The pass to Green. On the wing, Harris. Simmons on the wing. Tries from 10, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And here's Young. Lob pass to Capella. Just 5 on the clock. One-on-one here. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Good combination of size and speed of Tobias Harris. When he gets going, hard to stop.
Here's Snell. Outside, Bogdanovich. Off target from 3-point range. The 76ers leading. They kick it out to Green. To the middle. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Gallinari on the wing, defended by Scott. Williams inside.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
And he's able to get it back. Korkmaz passes it to Maxey. Goes up with it again. And it's good on the layup.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Williams with the ball. Here's Capella. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Such an effective combo guard. We all know that Lou Williams can score, but once he gets going, he'll set a teammate up too.
Now, here's Maxey. Low block shot on the way. It's rebounded by Herter. The Hawks trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Rebounded by Howard. Hilton the pass to Scott. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
So savvy inside for a player of his size, and tough. Williams will do whatever it takes.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Philadelphia. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got George Hill. Howard is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3. Here's Okongwu. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
Beautiful use of the pick and roll. Sweet Lou, so elusive and so good in those sets.
A 3-time Sixth Man of the Year. Last season, Lou Williams named his newborn son 6 in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we could start to chisel out the sixth men of the year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration for that monument. Lou Williams is so patient about getting to spots on the floor where he knows he can score from. He becomes a master of the mid-range.
Here's Maxey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. This is his first free throw of the game. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason, honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Seth Curry.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw drops in there for Thybulle. And so he hits both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Young looking around. Here's Capella.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
and not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Here's Young. That shot off, and the 76ers go the other way with it. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Green.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Young outside. Releases. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Young's got 6 points.
That's Trae Young's role out there to score and score often.
Harris outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Harris has got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Young passes to Capella. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Gallinari comes in for Collins. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And Kevin Huerter's subbed in for Bogdanovich. That's tipped. They retain possession. Here's Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Well, that's when you love to see the strength of Dwight Howard marching through the defense and just ripping away the second chance opportunity for an easy score.
Young outside. And he makes that one.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Philadelphia leading by 9. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Maxey passes to Howard. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Okongwu. Now Gallinari. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the inside. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Here's Korkmaz. And that does it for the first half of play.
Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 14 points and 1 steal. And that'll do.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with a step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, Huerter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point guard position. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair. And you know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Thibault, the pass to Simmons. Rebound, Atlanta. And stolen by Simmons. That one goes in. Simmons got 18 points.
He's an absolute gym rat. Simmons is relentless in his pursuit to dominate really all phases of the game and improving with his scoring.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Here's Embiid. And he gets the whistle. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Fires the three. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
Young passes to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Young outside. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Simmons. Now the 76ers on the break. And slam dunk by Harris.
All that athleticism from Tobias Harris showing that time.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. To end the run, and the basket is good. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Well, whether George Hill has started, which he's done a lot in his career, or come off the bench, he's a guy that you like in your rotation as a steadying force.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Molinari comes in for Collins. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Dunn. The 76ers making a switch here. Maxi's checked in. Molinari dishes to Okongwu. That one, no good. Good D by Howard.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Williams kicks to Hunter. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. And here's Maxey. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Hawks trail by 16. Williams passes to Okongwu. Back to Williams. Down low. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts, easily leaping up to throw that one away.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Philadelphia, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Good on the second free throw. 1:43 left in the third. Williams with the ball. To the paint. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That'll be his second foul of the game. Okongwu with it, and it's Howard picking him up, and that one drops for him.
Showing some nice body control, outstanding at keeping his composure and continuing to play at his speed is Gallinari.
Here's Maxey. It's rebounded by Lou Williams. The Hawks trail by 15. It's stolen by Curry. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And it's Gallinari missing.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Hawks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Now here's Williams. Gallinari outside. Inside. It's tipped. Here's Okongwu. Banked in off the glass.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Philadelphia leading by 17. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Maxey. He's guarded by Williams. And stolen by Okongwu. Pulls it up. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Curry. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Philadelphia feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with George Hill. And it's Green in at the 3 spot.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
From 8. Uses the glass to drop it in.
You just can't take Trae Young lightly from anywhere on the floor. These kind of shots will help him get into a rhythm.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Ben Simmons in for Hill.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Capella, the pass to Snell. Back to Capella. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Harris.
Great initiative from Capella there. Seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. For 3, Harris. Offensive rebound. Here's Embiid. Up and in on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 20.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Young against Simmons. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Capella dishes to Young. 5 to shoot. Shot on the wing. The Hawks again can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 20. Outside, Green. Embiid, the pass to Harris. Back to Embiid. Outside, Simmons. From outside the arc. Out to Harris. Now the pass to Green. From deep 3-point range. No good on the shot. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. The kick out to Young. And stolen by Thibault. Harris against Collins. Harris missing again.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And the rejection by Embiid. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Back to Green. And here's Harris from the arc. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Here's Dunn. Makes it off the glass.
There's just no way you are stopping Dunn when he's that close to the bucket. A skilled finisher and amazing athlete.
Outside, Simmons. Here's the three. And the 76ers get it back. Back to Curry. He kicks it to Simmons. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Snell. The Hawks trail by 18.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the 76ers.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ben Simmons.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
6 to shoot. Gallinari passes to Williams. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Embiid finds Simmons. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Back to Harris. The tray. Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Passes it to Williams. A second chance effort. Gallinari wide open. The Hawks again can't hit. Philadelphia dictating the flow. And so the 76ers can now just hold on to the ball. Simmons passes to Embiid. Now here is Harris. Hits it from three-point range.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So it's the 76ers. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.